Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Feeling is Healing, and today I'm going to be talking about how I am doing 2 months on after quitting Zoloft and whether or not I regret that decision. So Zoloft worked really well for me. I was originally prescribed it for anxiety and it almost instantly reduced my anxiety. Not to say that it completely took it away, but it reduced it significantly and allowed me to begin working on myself. That state of overthinking everything and being so insecure about what everyone else was thinking about me, that dissipated once I'd begun taking Zoloft. That started to go away, which was amazing. Fast forward 4 months and I felt well enough to come off of it. And I'd also forgotten to to update my prescription, to refill it, go and pick it up. And I actually took this as a sign. This is one of the side effects I talk about in my other videos, where you're sort of in a bit of a cloud, or I was when I was taking Zoloft, and things that I wouldn't usually forget or I'd be on top of, I was forgetting. So I took that as a bit of a prompt. I'd forgotten to refill the prescription, and I thought, okay, my anxiety has been lessened. Let me try and go without it, go without Zoloft. That was 2 months ago now, and it's not all been smooth sailing since. I've had days, I've had setbacks, I've had days where I've been anxious the whole day, and I've had days where maybe half the day I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling good, and then the other half of the day I'm like in a wired anxious state. Not fun. I'm sure you guys can relate. And I've had days where I'm feeling great. In fact, the last couple of days I've been doing pretty well, but there were a few days last week where I was in the middle of a setback and I was struggling, and I've 100% had days where I'm thinking, God, why did I stop Zoloft? If I'd just been on it now, life would be that much easier. Does that mean I regret taking Zoloft? I don't regret taking Zoloft. I don't regret quitting Zoloft. But there have been moments where, yeah, I've questioned my decision, and having that self-doubt is an incredibly human thing to have, to question our decisions, our judgment. And for me now, I'm just going to keep soldiering on. I'm going to keep keeping on, and I'm just giving this medication-free, Zoloft-free life experience my best shot. And that's what I'm doing. I keep going back to the mindset. I'm giving this my best shot. I'm doing my best, and if I go back to Zoloft, that is okay. If it's what I need, I will go back on it, and I'm very grateful to have it there to go back on it. I do recognize that there is a small part of me, there's like that inner critic voice that is judging me and criticizing, even thinking about going back on it, where I've gone on this journey now trying to live without it. I already feel the inner critic beating myself up for even thinking about going back to it. And that's obviously something that is good that I recognize, and it's something that I can work on, because I know that I don't judge other people for it. Having been on medication myself, having had issues with my mental health, I never judge someone else for having a mental health issue or being on medication. But then when it comes to me, it's like, no, there's a different set of rules. And that is actually unconscious a lot of the time. It's the subconscious, and it's good that I recognize it, because it's something I'm working on, and it's something that I have worked on, and it has improved. It's good to recognize that little voice, and that's something that I have been doing, because it is easy to become somewhat conditioned by the stigma that exists around medication and mental health, and it can get you in that feeling and in that state of sort of shame and guilt and self-loathing. It's like we're conditioned by societal norms and the media, the opinions of others around us, and yeah, the fear of the opinions of those around us and what people might say. And it's reminding myself, that little inner voice might be saying, "Oh, you're weak because you need this," but it's reminding, no, you're strong because despite the stigma that exists around this, or maybe the perceived stigma, you are being strong in going for it anyway, to really put yourself and put your health first. That is a sign of strength, and it's something that you can be proud of. Do let me know in the comments where you are on your journey with Zoloft, whether you are still taking it, whether you have stopped taking it, and how your experience has been. I'm very interested to hear. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm wishing you all well from my end, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and smash that like button. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.